God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is color December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry oh why. Oh, I'ma cry oh why.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Wednesday. Man, y'all smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new and if you haven't done so already. Of course, you know, my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we have Music Monday as well. But this is Sold Out, where, of course, you know, we continue the sneaker talk. Speaking of Sold Out, the link is pinned at the comment section, and it is free to sign up. Where, of course, you know, we continue the sneaker talk, but we got a food section, a sports section, you name it. If I do not get the content out in time, most likely we're already chopping it up in the Sold Out Discord, right? Okay, so just got really two main topics I want to cover tonight. I'm going to do a little update on Foot Locker, and pretty much looks like, you know, obviously Dick's Sporting Goods bought them out. So we're going to talk what they're doing. Looks like they're going to be ramping up stores, remodels, and closures ahead of the critical back-to-school season, which I'm pretty sure at least foot stores look forward to that, because that's what a lot of people like to do, hit the malls and shop for their kids as they get ready to go back to school. So we're going to talk that. May talk a little bit of the turnaround, what it's going to take to get them Foot Locker where they need to be, because keep in mind, sales wasn't where they wanted them to be, so we're going to be talking that. And of course, one of the main topics I want to close out here, probably for like the last 30 minutes, is pretty much sneaker YouTube, man. Sneaker YouTubers selling their sneaker collection. We've seen this time and time again, and people have mixed feelings about it, myself as well. But I'm not here to judge anybody, and nor am I here to call anybody out by name. So for the last 30 minutes, I am going to invite y'all up to the stage. Get y'all thoughts and opinions on that. You got to be in the Sold Out Discord to join, though. Just FYI, if you're not in the Sold Out Discord, you can't really join the joint. But we'll talk a little bit of that. I mean, to be honest, like I said, I don't really want to. This is not like a bashing or going off or belittling or shaming anybody or anything like that, man. So we just here, keep it nice, smooth, and just pretty much talk the current state of sneaker current. So if you think about it, if Foot Locker them got to do a turnaround, Nike themselves aren't moving like that, and probably the shoes that the other brands underneath Nike and them probably not moving the same way as well. So you got to take all that with a grain of salt, man. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. So we're going to talk about that tonight. I'm going to test the chat, and then we'll get the party started. My bad real quick. I just take a little sip. But let's see all we got in the building. Let's see. Dark Knight in the building says, yo, what up, Dark Knight? What's Gucci, homie? What up, what up, what up? Haven't heard from you in a minute, man. How you been? He says, just chopping kicks. I'm assuming copping kicks is what you mean. So that's for sure. We've had some heat drop here, man. And we got the Travises coming at the end of the week. I'm going to do a drip or skip on that one. There's some raffles out there that you guys may want to check out if they haven't closed already, because a lot of them are probably going to close tonight and start picking winners tomorrow. There are some local pickups, but there are some like you can get them shipped to you. Now, I haven't seen anything loaded up on the Travis Scott website or people camping out or anything like that. I'm not saying that's not going down, but I'm just saying personally, I haven't seen it. So, again, we do got some heat, you know what I'm saying? Even though these Travis Scotts look like they were pretty much Valentine's Day themed, you know what I mean, to keep it real. Where we are, we got Wild Boy SK in the building, says, what up, what up, what up, what up? What up, Wild Boy SK? What up, what up? What up? Let's see, Travis Knight says, the Travis Scott drip. I mean, it is. I just feel like they should have stuck with the theme. Keep in mind this shoe was pushed back, and I feel like it was actually supposed to drop last year in 2025, if I'm not mistaken, but you know, it don't matter. They can push the Travis Scott back a little bit, because, I mean, we got other Travises too, so you know that what to anticipate. It's like once they got the reaction they got from the Travis Scott lows, they just went crazy with the Travis Scott lows. We only had another set of sixes, which we know there's a yellow pair that's probably floating out around there, but rumors is that's only like literally a very rare pair, right? And then you got fours that were friends and family, you know what I'm saying? But we only got one four to the public. So Nike them, in my opinion, have sneakers in the bag. They just got to pick and choose when they want to use them and when they're ready to deliver them. You know what I'm saying? Dark Knight says, I actually like the colorway because I've gotten tired of the brown theme colored Travis Scotts. True, I can see that. But remember when they hit us with that blue and yellow joint? The swoosh was blue, yellow joint based off his high school colors, and nobody really went crazy for those. Keep in mind they hit us with an all black joint. You know what I'm saying? Remember that? They did an all black joint in that December time frame. I want to say like a few years ago. They've hit us with other colorways, but I think the brown theme is kind of what they've been kind of aiming for. If you keep in 9.2 sixes, which we only got them like a long time ago, they hit us with like a brown joint, that tan joint. But then the original one was the green joints. You know what I'm saying? So we got option. My bad about that, y'all. Devon Photo says the tropical pinks aren't so bad looking. Then more I like them. The more you like them, you think they look good. This is my thing. I'm all for the tropical pinks, but to be honest, I think this was gonna be the perfect his and her sneaker, right? If we're gonna keep it real, if they would have dropped this joint during Valentine's Day, resale market would have been through the roof. Now they're not so bad. I looked at the resale market earlier, and I'm gonna check it out during the stream with you guys as well. Literally like at best 500 or less. And to be honest, while that sounds like it's taxing, once they drop, they're probably gonna dip just a little bit more, and you probably get them right at 400. You know, knocking at 500. That's not bad for a Travis on the resale market. And I'm not here to support the resale market or anything like that, but I gotta say, like, as a person who's paid extra, and I'm talking like I've been taxed on some Travis in my collection, trust me, not that bad. So I'm not here to hate on them. You know what I'm saying? They okay. I'm not really a pink person. I feel like they could have did a little bit more advertising with them, to be honest, but I guess it is what it is. Travis really, his sneakers, in my opinion, need no introduction, no advertisement. That's just like icing on the cake. That's like rubbing it in our faces. Because if you're going to advertise it, I feel like Nike look at it like this, right? If you're going to advertise that joint, we better make sure we have a plethora of pairs. Now, do they? Most likely not. So, again, I get it why they don't want to probably take that chance, upset everybody. Not saying that people won't still cop, but every Travis drop, right? And I'm talking specifically the Jordan 1 lows or the Jordans or what have you, right? Not the ones that he did on his own, right? Or the ones that the numbers nobody really care about. When Travis sneakers drop, we pay attention. And somebody will be, shit out of luck, pardon my French. And that comes with the game. But I like them too. To be honest, I entered a raffle for both pairs. Honestly, I would like to have both pairs. And I think if I cop one, I'm going to cop the other one. No cap. And those brick after bricks, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Those, I'm waiting for those to hit the right price too, respectively. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're going to be talking about that tonight, but I'm going to start the story with Foot Locker first to get just a quick little update. And then at the 35, 40-minute mark, give or take, depending on how long it takes to cover this Foot Locker story, we're going to spend the last majority live of the live talking about the current state of sneaker YouTube. People selling their collections on Whatnot. Seems like it's been like a trend. Again, all I ask is that we're not here to bash nobody. I don't want to seem like we're, picking at no one particular person, no this, that, and the third. I don't want no sneaker YouTube beef because them boys not really like that. And I ain't really trying to lose everything I done worked hard for just to prove a point, because it's not that serious when Nike them still going to be $1 billion company at the end of the day. But I am going to give my thought on a part of the culture that I feel like I'm a part of. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be the guy sitting up here act like I know every single thing. You know what I'm saying? And I respect everybody's decision, because at the end of the day, as a person who does sneaker YouTube consistently, even though I'll be like, yo, you don't drop as many videos. I drop 2 videos a day every day, right? Whether it's some snippets from the previous lives, whether it's just doing a drip or skip, going live 3 times a week. Like YouTube sends me a notification like, yo, you really working hard. It's gonna pay off one day. You know, maybe so. But say all to say, think about it. 3 streams a week, right? We do 2 videos a week, sometimes even more. So you think that's minimum 14. So what we got? 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, right? And I try to drop a short, right? At least over 18 videos a week, man. That's easier said than done. And you know what I'm saying? I choose to do it. That's why I don't complain. You know what I'm saying? May get tired on y'all every now and then and pass out sometimes, but hey, I'm human, right? But let me hit the chat one more time, and then we'll get started on the Foot Locker story. Where we at real quick, Devon says, like I tell everyone, go for both pairs. If you hit the one you don't like, you can always trade for one you want. Trade is, you know, they may work with it, but they guess like, can we get some cash on top? They be a little greedy at some of these stores, but I mean, I get your concept, right? Or you could easily sell the pair and then use that money to buy for the one you actually want. So it's a give and take, but I see it. I see you, Slayer, in the building. Says, yo, Sneaker Familia 100. What up, Slayers? What up, Mr. Slayer? What up, what up, what up? So let me get started on the first story, because I know it's going to take me at least like stronger 10 or 15 minutes to cover this, and then we will open up the stream. I'm going to open up the live, right, on the Discord. So if you want to come in and chop it up, get your thoughts and opinions, we're going to keep it going right there. So let me share my screen, and boom, you guys should be seeing my screen right here. Got 2 stories. Want to make sure I hit one, but I want to start here. Says Foot Locker ramps up store remodels and closures ahead of the critical back-to-school season. Says over the company shuttered 88 stores within the Foot Locker business segment in the Foot Locker first quarter, right? This was posted May 27th, which is today. But it says, Dick's Sporting Goods, quick collab, Foot Locker is full swing, and the company continues to refresh merchandise and recognize the segment store count, right? So they're not going to give us too much more on this one, but I am going to pull up the second part of the story because we do have this, and I'm pretty sure all this is going to go hand in hand, but we can also just look this stuff up because it's definitely going to be on like a YouTube joint or Yahoo News too. So this is one of the main sources I get this joint, but let me put myself back on the main screen. I'm going to find the little quick story of this joint just to make sure we cover the updates on Foot Locker, because I don't want to seem like we just forgot about them, because to be honest, y'all know me. Whenever I literally like try to go for like the local sneakers and stuff like that, that's usually the first place I try for is Foot Locker, even though I've been hitting on DTLR a lot more lately. But you know, I also make sure that I check my boxes across the board. I want to make sure that I ain't trying to like lose out on nothing or nothing like that. So we're going to see if we can cover this one right here. Got a couple stories I want to make sure I cover tonight on this one for sure. Because, again, some of these joints can be a little bit long-winded. But, yeah, let me share my screen again. Boom. You guys should be seeing it right here. Foot Locker returned growth, but weighs in on Dick's Sporting Goods as his earnings miss. So, again, this is from May 27th as well. Again, a lot of people, I haven't been in Foot Locker in, like, probably since the Air Max 95s, the neon joints, right? And respectively, that was like how long ago? And they didn't even have that for me. You know what I'm saying? I had to make other moves. You know what I mean? And that's fine. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Devon says, what up, Slayer? Devon says, are you going to talk about Meek Mill? Yeah, I'll talk about him on Monday, man. He, you know what I'm saying? If I get started on Meek, man, I'll probably start venting up here, man. Whole nother thing. Like, I haven't seen it where my thing is with Meek, right? Real quick. Short segue. Meek, you're independent now. We get it. It's what you wanted. You didn't like how the labels were, quote unquote, taking advantage of you, but now you see what it's like to do it all on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I do it all on my own. I don't have an editor. I ain't got nobody shooting my videos behind the camera and helping me. This ain't no hate. You know what I'm saying? But because people was like, yo, you know you could cut a lot if you hire this, hire that, this, and the third, show them how you want, they'll get it done and probably even better for you. But think about this, the few quarters that I make from YouTube, now you got to get a cut. And that's kind of how the record labels work, you know what I'm saying? We'll get you up there where you want to be, but we getting our percentage back. Oh, you want to go to independent? Well, that's cool. Now it's all on you. Do it all without us. I'm not saying it can't be done, but you got to put that work in. Point blank, period. But let me cover this article real quick. It says the key points of this article says Dick's Sporting Goods is putting in a hard work to turn around Foot Locker, which returned to growth during the fiscal first quarter for the first time since the end of 2024. Still, that hard work hasn't come cheap, and it weighs on Dick's bottom line. Pause. That does not sound right. Pause. During the quarter, Dick's fell short of Wall Street's earnings and expectations. Says Foot Locker is slowly getting back to growth, but the costly turnaround of the legacy sneaker store is still weighing in on the bottom line of its parent Dick's Sporting Goods as the company posted its earnings miss on Wednesday, right? Okay, keep in mind, they missed this joint. So this is following last Wednesday because today is Wednesday, right? Unless they're talking about literally today, which they could be. Somebody could be writing this joint that quickly. It says, in 3 months ended May 2nd, Dick's incurred $96.5 million in charges related to the acquisition, the compromise of $53.8 million for the merger and the acquisition costs, like the settlements and store closings, and $42.7 million to clear through sale inventory. Slayer says he got the signs up for Divine Photos. I see you. It says, those expenses contributed to a miss on Dick's bottom line. A top line results exceeded expectations. Meanwhile, Foot Locker eked out the comparable sales growth of 0.6%, the first time the metric rose since the end of the fiscal 2024. While Dick's namesake stores saw comparable sales climb 6%, leading to the climb figure of 4.1% growth as Foot Locker, while Dick's has focused much on the turnaround attention comparable to the sales growth, right? So they're trying to get Foot Locker back what it used to be. Because think about it, that's if the company was doing great, not saying they wouldn't sell it, but they'd be less likely wanting to sell it if everything was going great. Now, what comes with that Foot Locker chain, right? Remember that, right? We don't want to forget about the other stores, right? Champs falls into that window, right? And I don't know if you guys have been in the Champs lately, dog, but they don't be getting nothing. For real, every now and then they get a little something, but it's like you almost bought. It's like right when you get ready to forget about them, they throw some stuff out there. So you got Champs, remember Foot Action, but they closed all them downs. So I know Dick's Sporting Goods probably ain't finna bring that back. Lady Foot Locker, I don't know if that's even a thing anymore. And Kids Foot Locker, keep in mind East Bay fell up under that. There was other stores too. I think like Atmos fell up under that as well. Don't quote me, but I'm almost positive, right? Slayer says, you gonna go for both Travises this week? Yes, sir, I am. I am in a raffle for 2 of them, right? For each colorway. 1 for each colorway. So that's a total of 2. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I know they're loaded up on the sneakers app. So if I don't win the raffles, I will go for them on the sneakers app, you know? And then I'll make my decision on what I'm gonna do on the resale market. What about you? You going for them? Let's see, where we at real quick? Where we at? Foot Locker is slowly getting back to growth, but costly turnaround of the legacy sneaker store is still weighing on the bottom line of parent Dick's Sporting Goods as the company posts earnings miss on Wednesday. I think I read that part real quick. Let me keep going. Yeah, I kind of missed that part. Hold up. Kind of got all the way. I was about to start all the way over. But it says, here's how sporting goods stores did in the physical first quarter compared with what Wall Street was anticipating based on a survey of analysts by LSEG. Says earnings per share $2.90 adjusted versus $2.92. Expected revenue pretty much is $5.17 billion versus the 5.7 or the 5.09 billion expected. So they're moving in the right direction, but they're still probably not where they want to truly be, right? Let's see. Slayer says, I hope we all hit gang. Me too, dog. You know what I'm saying? I hope at least somebody hit retail. You know what I'm saying? Travis is a sneaker that I've only got for retail once, and it wasn't even my size. And then, you know, that was for the homie. And then now every Travis in my collection, you can quote me, I paid resale for. So if I can get one for the retail gang, finally, after trying for years, it would be nice. But we know how it is with the Travis drops. They're not the funnest, right? Let's just keep it real. But let's keep going. It says the company shares fell nearly 2% in the pre-marketing trading. It says during the quarter, Dick's saw the net income of $319.82 million or $3.54 per share compared to the $264.29 million or the $3.24 per share a year earlier. Adjusting for its items like acquisition costs in litigation and Dick's earnings of $2.90 per share. It says sales rose to $5.17 billion, up about 63% from the $3.17 billion a year earlier as it added Foot Locker to its business. That's what's up. Divine Photo says, I don't believe there's 100 million pairs of what people are saying. You talking about for the Travis joints? Who knows? And even if it is, that's like a drop in the bucket for a Travis joint. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's a Travis, you know what I'm saying? It would be nice if they actually rolled it out like the 11s. But you know what? The reason they don't do that, because you know what people's going to say. If it's an easy, let me put it this way. And everybody in here is guilty of it. That's why I don't even say it no more, because I personally don't care. But you know how it is. The minute a shoe sits a little too long, what do people say? Oh, easy cop, easy cop. I'm like, they made enough pairs for everybody, and y'all up here screaming easy cop. And I'm like, yo, yeah, it was easy, but at the same time, if it was hard, we'd be up here like scrambling, feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Let's see where we at real quick. But it says sales rose to $5.17 billion, up to 63% from $3.17 billion earlier this year, as it added Foot Locker to the business. Read that part. It says, at the time when sports are at the center of the culture, Dick's is having little issue attracting customers, but maintaining profitability expectation has proven more challenging. It says following the first quarter, Dick's tightened its 20 to 26% guidance comparable sales growth for both Dick's and Foot Locker. It now expects Dick's business to grow between 2.5% and 4%, up from the 2.22% to 4%, and it anticipates Foot Locker will rise between 1.5 and 3%, up from the 1 to 3% previously. Meanwhile, Dick's lowered its guidance for 2026, consolidating operating income and earnings. It's now expected to consolidate operations income range between $1.69 billion and $1.81 billion, down from the previous range of the $1.70 or the $1.71 billion and the $8.3 billion. So we'll see how it goes here. It's just going to be very interesting for sure. So we'll see if people are going to do this or not. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's going to be really profitable. But it's going to be interesting for sure. Let me get through the rest of this article real quick. Devon says, too much of the Dick's puns in the article. Pause. But I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? It says it's expecting net sales between $22.1 billion and $22.4 billion, roughly in line with the expectations at $22.4 billion, according to LSEG. So, again, they think that, you know, they're going to get this back up. So I'm assuming, right, pause, with back to school, they're going to have to really go hard. And I think they're going to see a tremendous growth. Back to school, because you got Dick's Sporting Goods and Foot Locker all under the same roof. If you think about it, right, what do you think's going to happen? They're probably going to shop both. And to be honest, if they're shopping both, that's a win-win. And that's a sell for Dick's. You know what I'm saying? Like, pause, like, you know what I'm saying? If you buy from Foot Locker, you're still buying from us. We good. You know what I'm saying? We got the sportswear over here. We got the same shoes now because we got the same damn accounts almost, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? On paper, it makes a lot of sense, right? And I remember when the homie Dunks was doing lives with me, he was saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It says the company also raised an adjusted operating income guidance to a range of $1.71 billion to $1.83 billion, up from the $1.68 billion to $1.81 billion previously. It says, since acquiring Foot Locker, Dick's has sought to take advantage of its squealing store footprint, unique customer demographic, also while doing the hard work of closing underperforming stores, reworking the assortment, and challenging store formats. It previously started a pilot program of 11 stores called Fast Break that tested challenges and products and how it's showing up in stores where Foot Locker sees the majority of the revenue. Says the pilot has been expanded to around 100 stores globally, and their shops are seeing double-digit comparable sales growth and comparable improvements in merchandise margin. So again, they're trying to really put it all in on Foot Locker. They're closing stores, but they're doing what they need to do this. But they want the credit at the end of the day, like, hey, we brought Foot Locker back where it used to be. Because Foot Locker them used to be the go-to stores, you know what I'm saying? Even though in my area where me and Dunce grew up from, we didn't have that. You know what I mean? It says by the time back to school season begins, I told you, I already knew it. They're gearing up for back to school. And I can't blame them. It's a business at the end of the day, but that's what they're doing. They're gearing up to go back to school. And I'm all here for it. You know what I'm saying? If you got the kiddos, and think about it, I can only imagine how many kids are born like yearly, right? So yeah, you got to get your little mans or your daughters some too. You know what I'm saying? Respectively. So says by the time back to school season begins, the plot will expand to 250 stores with further additions planned ahead of the holiday shopping season. By the end of the quarter, Foot Locker total business, including Champs, WSS, and Kids Foot Locker, had 2,483 stores globally. So again, they let you know, like they have that, they still got a lot of stores. They closed some, but they still got a lot, right? So, and again, I think this article kind of covers the same thing right here. Dick sales rise and Foot Locker returns to growth. Kind of the same article right here, so I don't really have to go over that one too much, but that's an update on that one. And yeah, man, I think we can go ahead and start talking this pretty much, I guess you could say, like the thoughts on sneaker YouTube. I wanted to make sure I cover this joint at the right time because, to be honest, I'm going to set up the stream and then we're going to get the party started because I'm curious, what do y'all think, right? As these more and more sneaker YouTubers that, keep in mind too, I want to say this, right? Sneaker YouTube used to be on another, and you know what? Run it back, right? Forget sneaker YouTuber. YouTube in general has not been the same with the views, with the everybody's still uploading, and the algorithm. I think everybody who thought they figured out the algorithm, it ain't but a handful of them that got that, and that's just a pure of luck. But some of your biggest YouTubers in general don't even post no more, and even when they do, you can tell that, no disrespect, I highly doubt it's their mainstay anymore. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, or they make cuts here, they make cut there, because it becomes like overly saturated a little bit too. Everybody got a podcast nowadays, right? Respectively. I mean, I'm talking on one right now. Who am I to talk? But if you think about it, right? Respectively, like everybody got one, and even though it's gonna be on other platforms, YouTube is that open source platform where yeah, you can charge and pay a little bit extra to get the extra features, like no ads, no this, no that, and the third. However, you know what I'm saying? It's still, you still can watch the same stuff. Like case in point, the YouTubers who do, all right, cool, before dropping the full interview. Well, if you want the full interview, you got to pay for the membership program, but we're gonna drop it to you, but in like splurts, right? You know what I'm saying? We'll drop like 80 damn clips before you watch the whole interview, but you're not gonna watch it all in like one day's time frame. You know what I'm saying? And if you think about it, that was kind of smart on their end, because if you think, even like if we take it all the way to Netflix, they've raised the prices as well. And remember when Netflix used to be like the go-to place where if you want to binge watch something, you still can if it's already been out. But then they scaled it back and started dropping like, all right, we'll drop a series a week. We'll drop a series, every other week or what have you, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But even they had to make sure they wanted to keep people engaging on their platform. And I can't knock them for that. At the end of the day, I really can't. So I'm going to share my screen here, last 20 minutes, see if we can get you guys set up here on the Discord. And then, yeah, man, we'll get the party started here. So let me put myself back on the main screen. I'm going to see if I can open up Discord real quick. And y'all bear with the kid. And when y'all come up in here, we'll see if we can get everything set up. Let me see if I can get the main page. You would think I would be ready by now because I said I was going to do this, but clearly I'm still like a rookie in this, right? But it is what it is. I'm gonna open up the Discord. I gotta create a joint real quick. Give me like a quick second. And yeah, I'm gonna do my very best. We're not gonna try to mention any names. That's what I want to say. I don't want to start too many names or nothing like that. But I do want to make sure that we cover, just what's currently going on. And I've seen other people have taken up for other people as well. But let me see if I can start the stage. And then as y'all come in and out, let me know real quick. Boom. Let's see, start stage. We got that. And yeah, it should send out a notification for all you guys real quick. And then when you guys get up in here, I'll share my screen and see if we can get the party started. So yeah, so we got one person in here. We got Marlo taking the stage. I'm going to invite to speak. I'm going to share my screen too as I do this because, yeah, let me see if I can. Boom. You guys should be seeing that. So as y'all coming it out, don't forget to join this joint. And then y'all let me know if audio and visuals is looking good because I think it should have everything. So I'll pay attention to see who all's up in here. And yeah, man, we should be good. So yeah, but long story short, my 2 cents on it real quick is basically, I get it. what do? You go into survival mode, right? A lot of even some of your biggest sneaker YouTubers don't really drop content like that. Even when I see them drop a video, sometimes it's like almost like, yo, they literally have just abandoned. But what they did, they went into survival mode. They, some of them sold their kicks quietly. You know what I'm saying? To keep it 100, and I can't knock them for that because at the end of the day, if you this is what you were getting money from, because I want to say this too, right? And I don't want to offend anybody, but a lot of these cats had like sponsorship deals and stuff like that. A lot of that's kind of gone down like the pipeline, right? Now there's some sneaker YouTubers, and the ones that I love watching, of course, you can tell when they got a regular daily life where they can't really drop content as much anymore. You know what I'm saying? They drop every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Or they drop at least weekly, but if they don't get it out in time, they not really tripping because, obviously it's going to be fan first. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it is, but we see these typical like drops where people come in and they were all about sneaker YouTube, and then all of a sudden they do a I'm selling my sneaker collection type of joint. A lot of people don't even do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, if you're really a sneaker, and I get where some people say like this is kind of contradicting because they're like, yo, if you really a sneakerhead and you take what come with it, just if anything, I think it's more respectfully if you just take a break. You know what I'm saying? If you just take a break, I think you do that. I see you, Devon. I'm gonna invite you up to the stage real quick. You let me know if you can hear me in the Discord, and then I'll make sure you guys is good as well. But yeah, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you loud and clear. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we was just saving the last like 15 minutes of the stream talking, current sneaker YouTubers in general, sneaker YouTube in general, man. So I don't know if you noticed, people, it's still a wave there, but nowhere near on the level of like, we can say like, what's the peak of like sneaker YouTube? What 2016 all the way to like literally like 2020. You know what I'm saying? And
I think my thing is right. If you're gonna sell your collection, just sell it. Just say you're selling your shoes, and that's about it. All this clickbait, just to get engagement for your page, and
to,
then the next thing you know, they're gonna end up buying the shoes all over again. Just say, oh, they have too much now.
yeah, respectfully, to be fair, I'm guilty of this too, but I don't sell my whole collection. I usually buy a new pair and sell the old pair, or I sell an old pair that I'm no longer wearing. But to be fair, I do drop like a YouTube short, and I'll be like, where I have people do on there where they can go bid on it on eBay. Granted, I don't be selling it at the max I can get, and I know these guys probably say the same thing, but they sell it way more than like, you know what I'm saying? If I sell a joint that really do well, because y'all know most of my sales, I started at 99 cents and you have to bid on it. A lot of this, I never joined the whatnot wave where, it was a point where it seems like, and I'm not going to say no names again, where everybody was slowly selling their shoes on whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
go ahead.
totally. No, no, totally. I totally gonna understand that. I totally understand that. That life happens and all that stuff. Why some people have to set a collection because because life comes up and you can't end up keeping those and priorities start to change. But if you're gonna get out the game, just get out the game. Just get out the game. And don't go coming back saying, "Oh, I have to go make more content about the very thing that I'm not gonna do anymore."
Yeah, and then they do it like I remember one person. I'm not gonna say no names, but you know who I'm talking about. Try not to give out too much details. If I tell you, it may just But I remember when homie said that he wasn't doing no more. He's gonna change the channel and drop different content. He's not dropping sneaker content no more. He dropped a few of the new content that he was doing, and by the next week he was back to doing reviews on sneakers. Dog, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? He tried, and I get it, but if he's gonna take that route, like say me, like I started just dropping all like tattoo videos. It may take off, but now it's gonna put me in a different algorithm. You guys, not you, but just in general, majority of the people are gonna leave because like, oh, it ain't what I would have originally. I ain't no tattoo person. I'm good. I'm basically rebuilding a whole new audience. You're basically like starting over.
Yeah, and they end up coming back, and they end up coming straight back. Cause like we've seen a couple of them that they went to go venture off, and next and they didn't even last a month. Then they come back.
Yeah,
Just crazy to me.
the person I'm thinking, I only think they last 2 weeks, bro. You know what I'm saying? To keep it 100, you know. And to be fair, and this is the problem with sneaker YouTube. And I saw where the one person did take up for the one person who's selling their collection because they have certain things going on. We don't need to know their personal business, right? But it's my thing. I get that, and I get what you're saying. You ain't got to advertise it, but you, to be honest, you look at your collection and you see what you got to do. But a lot of these cats will do it like, all right, cool, I got to sell something. And this is where people come at me sideways because of guys like this, right? And I'm not trying to make this about me, but you know what they say, like, bro, you skip everything. You don't buy the shoes you don't buy majority of the shoes that you talk about because I'm like, dog, I don't want to put myself in that position. If I literally bought every single sneaker I did a drip or skip on, right? Cool. One, I probably wouldn't be eating good. Two, I still got bills to pay. Three, I'm gonna have my sneaker room be a mountain of sneakers where it's like, okay, what do I do? Half of these I don't even want. I literally seen where somebody said that they bought the shoe to do the review and they didn't even want to do the review nor talk about it and they didn't want the shoe to begin with. So a lot of these guys have been doing this for years where they buy the shoe, do the review, sell it back, and at best hope to break even. If they can get it for more, they get it for more. Unless it's like a super hype sneaker, but you know, they sell the joint, try to break back for what they paid for it. And let me clarify this too, right? This never made
Okay.
sense to me ever. And I'm gonna let you have it flow, because I know I kind of just went on a rant right here. This never made sense to me ever and never will. Right? The average
Yeah,
the average sneaker YouTuber, right? Starting out, if you don't have a sponsorship deal, but you want to make sure you have an early review, what does it take to get a shoe early, right? You either gonna go, you know, across the
goat.
water,
Oh yeah,
or
you have to go goat,
yeah,
StockX,
exactly,
eBay, and if you want, or you go to the local resale shop if you want to pay, and just say a little more than extra,
right,
just to put it out there. And even though you're not going to get your return on investment, if you're being honest.
right. The average like that is over. So that's right. So you see where I was going with this resale. That means the average person got to go to resale. You go to resale. You know what I'm saying? Now you drop the video early, and YouTube, mind you, right? Let me throw this out there. You know, the average person get paid like every other week, every 2 weeks, or what have you. YouTube check once a month. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to manage your bread if you plan on living off that, right? Which me, I don't see it. But anyway, so you bought the shoe early, you paid extra, you banking that the video do well, which even if it do well, you know what I'm saying? 20,000 views, 30,000 views, 40,000 views. To be honest, that may cover the shoe only. You know what I'm saying? And now you looking at hopefully somebody grow and get your following because no matter how many subs you got, it's all about your views and your watch time. Like the view is cool because people can click on your video, and I think anything over like 15, 30 seconds is considered a view, right? And give or take, that may change it from time to time. But what really gets you the bread is the watch time. If people are actually watching your videos, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I
yeah,
understand it. Yeah,
yeah,
and don't get me wrong. Like it's like I say, like I said in the very beginning. If you're gonna sell your stuff, just sell it because we seen it in this whole grift in sneakers before where people saying, oh, they're done with sneaker YouTube and they're done with sneaker YouTube that little rage baiting, and next you know they end up coming back and it's like stop it. It's either
yeah.
you come back or you're not. Yeah,
I
just so that people can go to your page or
right,
what?
yeah. Some of these guys, man, to be honest, and I probably could put myself in this category. When you think about some of your biggest sneaker YouTubers, they rarely drop content right now. I'm talking about ones that's got like million like followers or subscribers, I should say. They rarely drop. People that got like 800,000 knocking on a million, they don't drop no more. You know what I'm saying? There's a few ones that got a million that drop, but like they don't, even that's not even their priority anymore. So what really think is we thinking could sneaker YouTube just be on a dying hill? Are the real ones still gonna stick around? You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a very tough call to see how that goes. And personally, I think right now, I'm not saying sneakers won't ever hit that wave of where stuff go back up on the resale market and is back a booming business, but that's gonna be a while.
Yeah, it's gonna take some year. It's gonna take
Years.
years
Years. Like
for a shoe to actually hit the peak and it hit the peak of what is one. I'm like because if
yeah.
you're being honest, when before Cootie's 19 happened, shoes was not
he
selling that
said
much.
he
If you're being
said
honest,
cooties though. Cooties.
yeah, it was sitting.
yeah.
The shoes were sitting. I'm like the fact that Cootie's 19 happened, and the Michael Jordan documentary. That's when the prices were becoming outrageous.
Right. And I say this too with the Last Dance, right? Which is the Michael Jordan documentary you're referring to, right? This is my
Yeah,
thing. I'm not saying that one that did well, but we were all majority was us. Not
well
everybody.
inside,
We're
he was
inside,
inside.
and all we could do to begin with is like, yo, you can step outside for like, and I always like, you can go get your groceries, do an hour of exercise, but you need to be inside. Everybody need to stay to themselves this and third. Cool. So what do you got? A lot of free time. Even I had like Netflix and this and third. Hell, it felt great. You know what I'm saying? But then, now I come home. I'm still trying to maintain the YouTube channel. I watch a game, end up falling asleep on that and catching what results on it. Was like, to be honest, I don't know if I would have been able to watch it. It would have did a good views, but I don't think it would have did it on the level that it did now. No disrespect to like Michael Jordan. I'm sure it would have got the views over time regardless. But with everybody being at home, they actually had time. I don't, and I'm pretty, because where you at, right? NY. So my thing is
Yeah,
this: it's a busy city just like us, right? Yeah, y'all even
yeah,
busier.
it's busy it's busy, but at the same time, right? The only thing that killed the game, even though I like it, and shout out to Sneaker Nine for exposing it, for exposing the
Oh,
fact that
you watched that joint I put up in the Discord?
yeah, yes, I watch it. Yeah,
That,
Sneaker
that
Nine,
was good. That
always
was a
watch him.
hey. I like that. That was a good video. I may even watch that joint again. I actually liked it. Yeah.
But he's unbiased. That's what I like
Yeah.
about it. And he's very unbiased. Like he's in the game. He understands the crap that goes on.
Yeah, he doesn't pick a side, this and a third. He buys what he's like, he accepts it, but he also calls out the BS. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. I look forward when he puts a video out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Most,
because like he's not buying it because like if you don't like it, if you don't like it, he'll tell you I just don't like that shoe.
yeah, respectably. You know what I'm saying?
And also too because there was a guy on Twitter. I need to find that tweet. And then he said he don't like that Nigel shoe. Like, he said he don't like those quick afterbirth because when he keeps looking at it, he said he keeps seeing fire red fours,
Yeah,
but with cream on it.
yeah,
And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, yeah, I've been seeing that already. I've been said that. It's pretty
yeah.
much a red cement, fire red four, and equals Nigels. I'm like, well, what creativity? What was so
Not,
creative about it?
nothing. And respectively, dog. While we on the Nigels real quick, cause we'll wrap it up in like 10 minutes. But um, none of Nigel's shoes doesn't scream creativity to me. His shoes are about the story. You know what I'm saying? His shoes are more about the story. Creativity wise, no. All right, we see what Travis did because Travis shoes have a slight story, but for the most part, you could tell they wanted to make sure it stood out. Nigel's is story. The brick after brick, that's a story. You know what I'm saying? Brick by brick, that's a story. You know what I'm saying?
That Jordan one though,
Yep.
or yeah, something with time or whatever it
Yeah,
is.
yep. Story, right? Story. And if you think about it, even the original ones, like the ones he did, the white joints, I know Manny had them. I think he ended up selling them where it basically looked like an overall all white Jordan 1 high where he just got on his BMX bike and did a whole bunch of tricks and saw what it'll do to your sneaker if you do this over time. You know what I'm saying?
Uh, uh, and the Jordan, and don't forget, what was it? The Jordan 4 RM.
Oh, dog.
That was some great story, son. No. I
Yeah,
have to I have to give him good credit for that because that
yeah,
shoe told a great. And that green one was actually is a nice fit. And that one told a great story.
yeah. So Nigel low key. I ain't saying he on the level of Travis, but like he borderline becoming like the runner up as far as like everybody's next wave of what we're on. We want the Nigels,
Uh,
you know what I'm saying?
but I think what Nigel's the way how he releases his shoe is like we've been saying. It's like the BS stuff you have to do to jump through hoops to just go cop a shoe. Ride a
Yeah,
bike?
yeah,
Guess
yeah.
why?
Yeah, or the one where he did what's that joint where you gotta do the like drop down joint with the claw? You know what I'm saying? That little machine joint.
The claw. No, no, he did the claw thing, and the funny thing is too, people made it seem like they won that shoe for free when someone say
Nah,
no,
man.
no,
No.
you didn't really, you still have to pay for it once you get it.
Yeah. That's just like whenever I used to tell my family or some people, I'm like, yeah, I entered a raffle. I hope I catch a W. It's like, oh, that means you'll win it for free. I'm like, no, that means you'll win the opportunity to purchase it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be limited.
Yeah, I know you did the EQL raffle, even though I already have my thoughts about how I about that. I think it's just a sham.
Yeah. This is my thing. The EQO raffle is a better chance, but there's still always room for improvement. It's better than some of these raffles where it's like, I don't even know why we even entered in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
The ones who have the right to complain are the EQL Plus members.
Oh,
The
because
ones
they're
who get
paying, they're
the plus.
paying. That's a monthly fee, right? Without even entering
Yeah,
raffles. Yeah.
yeah, and they're not hitting. And the funny thing is, like, once you pay that monthly, you don't have to pay.
You don't have to pay for the. I'm assuming you don't have to pay for whenever there's like that little run fair fee. That's the probably part you're talking about. You had cut off real quick, big dog, but yeah, I'm assuming you don't have to pay for the run fair fee if you're paying that monthly fee. So yeah, you can come back in here, or if the audio is messed up, but yeah, we up in here. I see you, Manny says Nigel Air Jordan 1 high, wavy, and you know what I'm saying. So I see you, Manny, because you was in here earlier, but I'm assuming you got something going on. I heard you back,
Okay,
Devon.
okay.
I
Can
can
you
hear
hear
you
me good
now. I
now?
can hear you now. I can hear you now. What happened?
Because someone was calling me. That's why.
Oh, you good, Brody. But yeah, let me hit Manny with the kicks coming real quick. It says Nigel's Air Jordan 1 high, wavy, and the brick after brick fours remind me of them. Okay. He liked the Air Jordan 1 highs. He had a pair of them joints. The white joints. If I had to pick one, I would go back because I seen them in person. I may go back and spend a block on them the black pair, the low top joint.
Yeah, and it's like I told you about what that Travis is. That believe it or not, I kept looking at that tropical pink. I'm like, that actually does look nice. I was
It
like,
ain't
that's a
bad.
Valentine's
It
Day.
ain't bad. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. Go ahead.
I was like, it's a decent pair. It's a very decent pair. That I give them credit.
Yeah, I like the subtle. I still like that subtle joint though. You know what I'm saying? The shy pink is what they're calling it, right? The shy joint.
Yeah, the shy pin. The shy pin. I get it too. That's why I just took the rapper for broke. I'm like, hey, listen, man. Uh, I know you answer to. Did you go to into a pickup or just for delivery?
I did the in store joint. I said maybe I can catch more. I should have did one in store and one shipped to me, but I said no. I'm gonna do the in store joint. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest, that part of DC is actually not that bad, so I can be in and out. Cause if I hit, I'm going in them joint. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, do what I have to do, get there, be in and out. I'm gonna try to vlog that joint, and yeah. But that's just if I just hit a pair, you know what I'm saying. I'm hoping to shy pink. But with these stores like this, I think they're one. I don't know if they use the backdoor method. We ain't seen them flown around, but at the same time, it's gonna be limited on the pairs they have, right?
Or they even get pairs in the first place. Could that be the thing too? I'm like, do these kind of stores they get pairs? Like, is it like one size, or like a one size run? Could that be the thing when they do these raffles? Like, it's a one size run.
Man, I would hope they giving them more than one size, but I'm assuming they don't hit double. If I had to guess, the reason they raffling off like that in the first place and can't do what like sneakers doing, they ain't got no double digit numbers. I would have been like, at best, I can't see. Even if it was like 10 pairs, that's still like 10 pairs, but you got like 100 some people. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much, yeah. I'm assuming they don't get no more than maybe 8 to 10 pairs per size at best. At best, you know what I'm saying? Because if you look at these things, like what is it? It's a boutique. They're limited on space. So even if they got a plethora of sneakers, where the hell they gonna put them anyway? You know what I'm saying? Because they get the joints, they come in the big boxes, usually 6 by box, 4 to 6 boxes in the box. And you mean to tell me they have nowhere to put? They can't because they want to keep their store clean and up front. Where the hell they gonna put them? Because if they in the stock room, hell, the stock room usually is already tight. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know they're not really getting. In my opinion, that's why I think, allegedly they're not getting that many pairs. You know what I mean? Period.
Yeah, even though they can claim all they want that that they made 100K for each of the pairs, for each of the pairs. But I'm like, is that really true, or is that they just telling people that to get people's hopes up?
Right. They made 100 pairs, but they spread it out throughout the sizes. This is what I always thought. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm like, is it 100K on sneakers? Is it 100K on sneakers, or is it 100K 100K just spread out?
My opinion, because I was thinking this, I asked myself that same question whenever you or Manny or anybody posted in Discord like the stock numbers. Not picking on the stock numbers here, but the first thing that come to mind, I'd be like, all right, cool. Is this sneakers only, or is this like sneakers in all the other places that will be doing raffles in the third? Like, is it spread out? You know what I'm saying? I've always asked that, like, you know what I'm saying? But I had to guess, and thank you for confirming this. A lot of us been thinking the same thing, like, hell, does that mean where is that? You know what I mean? That's my thought process.
Yeah, because usually when the final stock numbers get posted, it comes from sneakers because usually they say guys like Elder Monitors knows the back end and know what happens at the back end of sneakers.
Yeah. So yeah, and then now keep in mind we covered what I want to say last month where Nike and them did some layoffs and they're gonna make some changes and the app is being maintained by less people now. Will we still have this bot protection? I know we seen it still popping up on the screen, but that's just the interface. So they're really gonna be still doing that. You know what I mean?
But all we know, it still won't be easy. As much as they want to tell people, oh, you have a chance. You want to tell you have a chance. I'm like, every time you lose, they keep saying, oh, it boosts your chance. I'm like, how much time does it get boosted before I even win?
Right. I agree. I agree.
I'm like, is it a randomizer or are they just picking, or are these stores just picking
I'm
themselves?
I'm really hoping it's a randomizer, but I'm assuming, and this is the saying that's been going on for a while. You know what I'm saying? Nike them never truly sells out. You just gotta be in the know. You know, which that's
Yeah,
easier said than done.
and the same thing with the Nigels, the same thing with the brick after brick because I think that there are pairs for floating around because on Sunday morning, like some sneaker boutiques had them on their website and they were doing first come first serve online.
I mean, not everybody picked up their joint then.
Yeah, not everyone, but it's like you have to be quick with it. But honestly, but it depends on how they charge you. Like this one, sneaker politics, they charge what 280. I was like, what? They say,
They charging extra on the joint because that is a suggested price on the box, but yeah, they charging extra. Wow, and they supposed to be having a Nike account. The stuff I bought from there is supposed to be retail.
Yes, yes, sneaker politics. I'm like, aren't they based in what Texas, New
Yeah, I
Orleans?
think I want to say Houston, Texas, but don't quote me. But I want to say Houston, Texas.
Yeah, yeah, and there was another store. Oh no, I forgot it was online, but they didn't have them.
Mm.
Like they sold out really quick though. But I do think some of us are going to get it for retail though. And but like the fact that Eagles shipped out already,
Yeah,
you have a chance.
yeah. I mean, I kind of wanted to bring them home to the collection, so I'll see what I'll do. You know what I'm saying? I'll make my decisions maybe after the Travises, see what's going on. Let me hit the chat. I see Manny says that's the one divine dead ass with the red wax laces. So that's what Manny's saying on that joint. He says I heard 10K on sneakers app supposedly. So Manny says he's heard on sneakers app as far as the pairs it's 10K. You know what I'm saying? And I'm assuming
Yeah,
that's for what the Travises, or is that talking about where we were talking about the brick after the brick after bricks? I want to say for the
I
Travises.
think it got to be for the Travis. To be honestly, because like I said, they ain't no way they made Travis made 100K pairs. I'm like,
Yeah,
because if they did. It's gonna be off his website.
Is it? Are they gonna be selling them on this? I ain't heard nobody talking the website or doing no campouts. Are they gonna be selling them on this website?
Yeah, yeah, but I'm like, that's how it usually goes. I'm like,
Yeah.
before the sneakers drop, he usually drop it the day before, and then Friday sneakers.
So tomorrow we should probably be on the lookout on the Travis Scott website to see if anything's gonna shake.
Yeah, but the thing is too, right? You have to do EQL raffle. That's why I look at them like, please, man, make a decision quickly. I don't want to end up buying. Next thing I end up hitting.
Yeah. Yeah, and next thing you know, that's the thing with entering all these raffles. If you mess around, enter all of them, you hit all of them. Because there are some people that have entered the EQO raffles, entered all the raffles, and end up hitting on all of them. Now, some of the raffles, I will say, I like how they don't charge unless you pick up. That's cool. But if you enter the joint where it's automatically they charge a card and ship it to you, yeah, you kind of screwed. You know what I'm saying? Respectively.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, but
no, thank you.
but to be honest, that shoe is probably gonna be like the canaries in the beginning. Like certain sizes, like you probably get it for 270, 280, depending on your size.
Nah, I'm gonna say it's it's on the mid three, like 50 and up, and then one of them
Right
on the.
now, we're talking about after. 'Cause remember what the Canaries did? And remember the Canaries in the beginning that people really wasn't feeling them?
I still had to come out the wazoo. Well, not really. I mean, it's still probably. I'll say out of all my Travises, it was the cheapest one I ever bought. I will say that. To be fair, you know what I'm saying. So I mean, I think I was still out of like 300 something. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna do a little real rough math, you know what I'm saying? You think these
Yeah,
will be around that price range?
yeah. I would say the same range. It'd be the same range as the Canaries.
I can see that. I can see that. I feel like it's a shoe that was meant for Valentine's Day. They just didn't drop it soon enough.
Oh yeah, no, but on the same topic with all right. I mean, like at least you try to really just get used by saying, "Oh, I'm trying to sell my entire collection."
Right,
Like,
right,
at least you're gonna say, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna sell this shoe." You know, you don't go all out saying, "Oh, I'm gonna sell a collection."
right. This is my thing too. Ironically, right? So I was getting ready to shoot. I'm gonna drop the video tomorrow, but same person that's selling their whole collection right now, the most recent one. Why, if you're selling your whole collection, why are you doing a review on the Travis Scott, like I guess gonna say like the shy pink? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, if you're selling your whole collection, why you keep buying shoes? Now, and his short answer is probably gonna be like, yo, well, this is my job. But you're just buying it to sell it. You're most likely not gonna keep it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I call
Yeah,
like hype beast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing this shit for clicks, respectively. You know?
yeah, and we know the content, and we know the content creators that just, it's a they buy it. Just so they say, "Oh, I'm just using it for content." I'm like, why even buy it?
I never
I,
understood. I never
to be
understood
up
that
also,
either. I never understood that either. Cause that's my thing. Where people like you skip. I'm like, dog. Even if it ain't worth it to me buying a shoe, make the content. I'm gonna sell it anyway. Like it just seems like a lot of work. You know. When you can do the same thing,
yeah, I
talk
mean,
about
like,
the shoe and just Google it. You know what I mean?
and also too, I get why people buy off of why they why they rather buy off of sneakers app or the Nike app. It's because like they're returning it for free. Yeah,
Yeah.
if anything, you get the money back.
Yeah. Shipping is free for sure.
Your shipping is free, and you can return it for free at
Yeah, you can
Nike.
return. Yeah, yeah. So a lot of those cats where if they could hit the joint review, but to see the sneaker YouTubers, you kind of can't do that because if you don't have it out early, you're late. Like me, right? Case in point, say like a shoe drop, it's not a hype shoe, but everybody's kind of paying attention. I hit on a local like foot store here, right? I wake up early as hell, get there, shoot the content, get back home, unbox and review it, do a short, do on feed this that, and the third, grind it out. And people are like, well, you're late, because everybody already talked about it already. I'm like the last of the dying breed, you know what I'm saying? Where, like, no, I'm buying it on the actual release date, and I'm not even being lazy and waiting. I'm actually dropping like the actual you know, stuff like a few hours later. You know what I'm saying? But it's different. If you're not early, if you're not first, you're late. You know what I mean? I hate to say it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and the funny thing is too, that, that's why I'm surprised I didn't see, I didn't see no one with the new True Blue threes. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of surprised that a certain YouTuber that doesn't have it yet.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
those are on a different. A lot of people are talking about them. Me, I'm on the fence. I may get a fresh pair because I do have it already. But I mean,
even though it's gonna sit, but even though
oh
we
yeah,
know it's gonna sit,
the
but
last pair, even the pair I got, they were sitting. Like the last pair that came out, they sat too. But they're like a nostalgia purpose sneaker for me. But go ahead.
yeah, if it was up to me, it was up to me. If it went to the Nike outlet, I would get it, or Nike do the discount. I would just cop it.
Right.
Yeah, no, because like we said, we know DTLR, they don't wait. They'll put the shoe on sale.
Oh yeah,
They don't wait.
they're gonna do it first. Yeah, they do it first.
They don't wait. They're not like Foot Locker, not like Champs, not like Finish Line. They just put it on sale right away. They're like, listen, we have to get rid of the inventory.
Exactly. You gotta make room for the new joint. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit
Yeah.
the chat real quick. It says where we at? Let's see. The Dark Knight says, "Damn, I wanted to come up. Hey, we still up here. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got the link, it should have. If you in the Discord, it should have sent the link up to you. You know what I'm saying? We here. At least for like another like 5-10 minutes. So yeah, if you want to come here and say something, you know what I'm saying, just join in. Let's see. Man of the Kick says, yep, for the Travis Scott. Okay, so yeah, so the 10K is for the Travis Scott. So he's saying he heard like 10K. That's what he's saying. He confirmed what we were talking about. Dark Knight says, I definitely doubt that. I think they will be higher. So he's thinking, I'm assuming the Travis Scott's like once they dip, that's probably where it's gonna be. I mean, to be honest, I can see that because it's a themed sneaker. You know what I'm saying? It's heavenly themed. It's not one of those where it's like, all right, cool. The high school joints, we thought they're gonna climb up over time, and they did, but not on a level of like where some shoes where they were in the mid hundreds, and now you look back, they're like thousands of dollars or in the thousands. You know what I'm saying? And people are paying.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, all we're just saying is we just want a chance at copping,
Exactly.
a fair
A
chance.
fair chance. Thank you. You read my mind. You read my mind, big dog. You know what I'm saying? We just want a fair chance at copping. Period. Manny says Travis Scott still running Nike and Nigel second place for now. I think that's a fair statement. That's a fair
And
statement.
Cortez would be third in my opinion because he does the best sneaker drops. Again, he does it,
Yeah.
in my opinion, for Air Maxes, like the way how he makes people do the hunt.
Yeah.
I think that cannot be underestimated.
Yeah. I can see that. That's a fair top three. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit the chat. Let's see. Dark Knight says, with a lot of the content creators, it says, as far as with sneakers, they know that one of their followers are going to purchase the shoe from them so they can make a couple extra bucks. So how that goes, right? Okay, and I think we do have the Dark Knight in the building real quick. I'm gonna just invite him to the stage real quick for like the last like 5 minutes. But some of these guys, what it is, if you get like, and my channel does it too. YouTube kind of does it on their own, right? I see you real quick, Dark Knight. But like, what happens is if the shoe does sell out, but like me, my Air Max 95s or what have you, when I do little stuff like that, they'll have it where you can click on the link and I get a certain percentage of the sales. Now let me clarify this, right? I had my last joint last month, right? And I ain't trying to belittle this or anything, but like, it's like I sold like 2 or 3 items where people clicked on it, not intentionally, but they clicked on it. And to be honest, dog, I mean, it may have bought me maybe half a sandwich at best, respectively. You know what I'm saying? So, but these guys got a way bigger following, so maybe they're doing, maybe 10 times that much. But even still, it's like, dog, that's to me, that's bills, respectively.
Hey, fighting over $20 profit, where it's like you really fight over $20 profit. Like that don't mean shit nowadays.
No, not in today's economy. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that. Dark Knight, what's up, homie? You got us on mute? Are you good? What's up? I see you up in the stream because he said he wanted to come up, See if we can get
Yeah.
him up in here real quick. What up?
Yeah.
What up? What up? What up?
Yeah, what up? What I think
Go
is
ahead.
that you just alluded to it. You said most of the sneaker content creators, they have a bigger platform, and some of the followers just want to say, "Hey, I want to get a shoe from him, even if he charging me $80 or $100. I
Yeah.
just want to be known by him, for he can shout out my name, or just try to get into the in crowd."
Yeah, and I see that, but I mean, to me personally, I never fell into that. Especially, remember that time, right? I'm pretty sure you guys probably been watching sneaker YouTube for quite some time, where not just one, but several sneaker YouTubers where they used to have it where they already had it where you can do a pre-order game, right? A lot of that pre-ordering stuff was going around where it's like, yo, we pre-ordering, but they was also charging a pre-order price, and then that kind of went sour too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm thinking two right off the bat. I know that um Unbreakable and Flight Academy.
Don't
They
say names. Don't say names. Try to keep it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna confirm nor deny who that is, but go ahead, dog. Finish it up.
yeah they were doing that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, charging people an extra 120,
Yeah.
for kicks.
To be honest, dog,
Oh,
it's a
and
plethora. It's a plethora of sneaker YouTubers I could think of. Not saying
oh,
no names that where they still kind of do it. Like they even sell it where
oh,
they try to sell it as like, hey yo, let me show you how you can make money doing it still. You know?
oh, low. I didn't mean to cut you off, but we
You
all
good?
know that one is the initials is SK.
Yeah, yeah. I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, SK. Yeah. Um,
Oh, he's going. I mean, SK is going through a little controversy now because it was alleged that he is selling foo kicks,
but
and he scammed somebody for $6,000. So I don't know how true it
I
is.
thought
It was
I thought.
alleged.
Hold on, wait. I gotta cut you off again. My bad, because you cut me off. Fair back, right? If we think about the same person, because I remember homie actually used to come in on my videos back in the day. I ain't saying no names or whatever, but you got it. You'll probably never find it because it's probably I don't drop so many videos it's over. But anyway, because at one point they had a smaller following than me, and then they just took off like a rocket or whatever. Ain't no telling what they did to get there. But I could tell it wasn't one of those like organic ways for one. But to keep it 100, I saw where they were doing that, and my thing is this: I'm not surprised. 'Cause I'm like, dog, but I am kind of surprised because I thought because in the location that they're in, they had a direct source where apparently this location is supposed to get they have everything. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, facts, and they got a little small university. So
Yeah, I
facts,
saw
but
that.
yeah,
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, I saw that joint. I'm like, man, I really hope people not. And I'm assuming people were following for the joint, but I'm like, dog, like honestly, it was kind of shady. And to be honest, from what I got from it, homie only really start. I mean, I'm not saying they wasn't in the sneakers, but homie never really goes into detail with his videos anyway. Like he always just all about the money side of things, kind of like some of these major resale stores used to be. And it's like he is a sneakerhead. He keeps some of the stuff, but he literally turned into all about just business. And to be honest, I think if I to be fair to defending that person, right? They started out with probably good intentions, and then before you know it, like that slow grind was getting to them, so they did whatever it takes to, get the numbers up. You know what I mean?
In the end, sorry to interrupt you, but in the end, it's a money making business. Like people are in it just to make money for themselves. That's why they try to sell their followers the idea that they're very genuine. When in reality, some of them are just jerks. They're trying to get up one over you.
Yeah.
To to me, to be completely honest, I don't think that every sneaker content creator is in it for the money. Some of it just actually just love it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if I had the time, I would make sneaker content because that's how much I love it. And then plus, I've been inside the game for matter of fact. I don't know. I don't know if I told y'all, but my first pair of Air Jordans was in 1985. So that's how long I've been doing it because I
Sheesh.
got a
Yeah.
genuine love for it. I mean, maybe once in a while I'll trade a shoe here and there, but I got a genuine love for it. And for me, it wouldn't be for the money because number one, I did 20 years in the military, so I get a retirement. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about the money for me. It's about the actual love for the sneaker and the excitement. I actually get a rush from it, copping a pair.
Like,
I feel
like
you.
I'll give you an
Me
example
too.
too. Like perfect. Like I'll give you an example. Perfect pair. He loves his shoes. If he could have anything, he didn't sell none of them. That's why I respect him. He loves his shoes.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, I
Huh?
can see that. Some of these,
He,
like some of these cats really buy it, and like, that's me too. So like, only reason I sell, to be honest, for the most part, is because the newer pair has come out, and I don't see the point of keeping. Now I do have some ones where you come to my clinic like you got double this, double that. I'm like, all right, well this is different because that you know what I'm saying, but. And that's usually just a pair of 11s. Like I think the only shoe I got double of is like 11s and maybe a pair of 4s. But to be honest, me, I sell my old pair when a new pair comes out. I'm like, I'm gonna keep the new pair because the old pair gonna fall apart. But they still are wearable in good condition, and I'm not cracking people over the head. I'm just wanting to go to. Oh, and my intentions, and I'm sure some resellers have probably caught my stuff and sold it and probably ate like no problem. But in general, my intentions is like I'm hoping it goes to a good home where somebody who really wanted to shoot and they just was told no, and then I'm giving it to them at a decent price because I started at 99 cents.
and they'll actually wear the shoe. That's the same with me. I'm like, the only time I'll sell a shoe if I'm not wearing it, or if I forgot it was there, I'm
Yep,
gonna sell it. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna be holding on to something that I'm not wearing. So
facts.
I'd rather give it to somebody that needs it more than I do. You know?
Exactly. That's my whole intention with that joint. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, and this don't sound like a lot, but on my like eBay page, I got like at least like 60 plus minimum people following me, and I'm like, damn, like I didn't even know people because I knew you could follow, but I'm like, I know what it is. It's probably people that watch the channel and they're like, just in case, because he wears my size, he drops some stuff and he don't want no more. He usually does pretty right by him. You know what I'm saying? No negative reviews or nothing. Knock on wood. And a few people are the one person that tried to give me a negative review. It's like they were trying to really scam me off a technicality of what I shipped to them, and it wasn't even shoe related, right? Off mode, but on mode, right? I had a drone. Like my intro that y'all see in my video, I shot that myself, but I wasn't really using the drone no more. Anyway, so I was like, I sold a joint at a very decent price. But it has a lithium battery in it. So they were like, all right, cool. And I probably shouldn't be saying this on YouTube, but I won the battle. But long story short, they're like, all right, cool, the joint don't work, right? Put that in quotations. And they're like, this a thing. I'll ask y'all this question, right? They said it didn't work, but they said this a thing. You had this option on eBay where it's like you can refund the joint and they get to keep it, or they was like, well, if you can just we'll take it for half. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep it, but refund us half of the money. You could actually do that. You can do a certain percentage, what have you. But my thing is like, well, if it don't work, then why the hell you want to keep it and won't have your money back? You know what I'm saying? It sounds suspect to me, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Polo. I forgot to tell you this too.
Go
You
ahead.
know Nike, or you know Nike. They did it again with the Nike mines. I'm like, it seemed like they had 100 pairs of those slides that came out today on sneakers. You know, it was
Yeah,
100 pairs.
I entered that joint. I even stepped outside for my connection and everything. I didn't hit.
Yeah, I heard that because like I heard that there might have been 100 pairs. I'm like, I don't know why Nike keep doing this.
Yeah,
Like,
like they want that fear of missing out. They milking it as long as they can. The minute
and,
they see
and
that those the like I'm assuming they up the stock numbers a little bit each and every time, but once they see that don't move, they'll be like, man, fuck it, we might as well just drop it normally now.
yeah, honestly, it's like I told you it's like I told you the other time, right? Why is it that we don't see people rocking Nike
I
mines
ain't seen them joints in person
uh,
yet, respectively.
Resell,
I've yet to
resell.
see, yeah, I've yet to see people walk around rocking a pair. I'm like, and you see, at least with Easy slides, like Easy slides, they had resale, but people were rocking them.
Yeah, true. Yeah, they were all over the place. But I agree with Dark Knight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, I can see the resale side of things. People are milking it, especially if you can get the shoe for what is $90. If you can get it for $90 and sell that joint, and to me, it's not worth it. But a reseller, their mindset is like, yo, get the joint for 90, and we can sell that joint for like 150. We good. You know what I'm saying?
Hold
Yeah,
on. I think I dropped it in the Gotham section. My black ones, which are size 12, they are going for I think on StockX, I think for like $270.
Sheesh.
And
See,
hold on,
yes, a profit. Yeah, that's
Ho-
profit.
yeah, and what happened? I had a $10 gift certificate from DSG. I mean, yeah, was it DSG? Um,
So Dick Sporting Goods got you.
and yeah, and I got them for like $84,
Oh wow,
and
that's
some
a
change.
win. That's a
So
win. Yeah.
and I'm I want to keep them, but if I win either one of the Travis Scotts, oh, they gonna walk the plank, and that's gonna be I'm gonna do almost a 1-for-1 exchange. So
Oh yeah, you can put that if you do that joint, and then yeah, I can see that. Yeah, makes sense.
yeah, that's a good idea because wait a minute, yeah, size 12. Oh yeah, then them bigger sizes actually go for a lot of
Oh
money.
yeah, because they make lesser sizes than the bigger sizes. You know what I'm saying?
Especially in any shoe size inside 9.5 and up and up. That's what the profit is.
Yeah. So a lot of these
I'm like,
cats, because my size, I feel like, because I'm a size 10, I feel like it's the most common size ever. You know what I'm saying?
but now the
10,
common
10 and
size
a
is
half. I think it's what 10, 10 and a half, 11, 11 and a half, and 12,
Yeah,
and maybe size 13 are the most common sizes in
I,
sneakers.
I can see that. I
yeah,
can
but
see.
the common size is like now it's becoming 7.5 to a 9. That's what it seems like. That's what it's becoming, like a lot of small feet gang. Look,
Yeah, some people just
But a
cop
lot of
just you
small
gotta.
sizes sit though. A lot of small sizes sit though.
Yeah,
Now, if you before it was the trend had flipped. The smaller sizes would be gone, and the bigger sizes would sit. Now, for
it's the
some
opposite.
reason,
Yeah,
the trend has switched. I have no idea.
yeah. It's hard to predict it. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
yeah, it's hard to put a stick on it, and too bad for them resellers. I'm like, yeah, you have to get a job. I'm sorry.
hey,
Listen,
chill, man. Yeah,
you have to get a 9 to 5 now,
yeah.
yeah, like the rest of us.
And that's why I respect the one like sneaker YouTuber who's still dropping content and they never ever quit their full time job. And that's why I'm like, honestly, that's probably why I like watching them the most because I see that like what they do and what I go through, and then they got kids and everything. So I'm like, yo, I get it. You know what I'm saying? And they still doing it. That's a true person. I feel like is doing it for the love, respectively.
And you know the one thing that I'm gonna say, right? I'm like, if you're a sneaker reseller, right? Especially if you have to go to like the doctor or the hospital, you know how much money you're gonna end up paying out of pocket, like super expensive because you have no type of insurance. Mm.
Yeah, and if you do, you're still paying out the wazoo because it's not even getting like that percentage from your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect to YouTube, you're basically like an independent contractor. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, yeah, it's like as I say myself, like homie, if you had to go do a checkup, you know how much you're gonna end up have to pay out of pocket, and go to the dentist.
Right.
Especially if you're a quote unquote entrepreneur.
To keep it 100, dog, I be thinking about this sometime, and it ain't none of my business. I feel like a lot of these like sneaker YouTubers, like the big ones who don't really drop no more. I'm assuming they went to the regular 9 to 5 like me. You know what I'm saying? The reason they probably don't drop no more, and now they reality said they still drop every now and then, just to make sure they keep the channel active. But be honest, y'all don't drop it because y'all probably be at work like I am. You know what I mean?
And it's tedious too. That's why this YouTube thing is tedious. I know you told me, and other YouTubers still told me this too. Like that editing stuff, man.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
editing. Yeah, even me, like I got a somewhat type of template because you guys can probably tell at this point. But even still, I gotta make sure I watch it back, trouble it back. You
Mm.
shoot one of those videos that's like 20 minutes, 30. That's why I don't do the long form content no more. Cause like, case in point, another video I would love to add to the arsenal and do each and every year, but it's so exhausting. Is my entire sneaker collection, right? I did a joint like what? It's probably 3, 4, 5 years ago now. That joint like was like 30 minutes, but that's edited. But it probably took me over an hour to shoot that joint. So I cut it in half, but it was really exhausting.
and you see that this other sneaker YouTuber, right? He's not using no fancy camera. You're
Facts.
using the phone. You're using the phone. and just edit from there and just call it a night. But while we have YouTubers that say, "Oh, microphone, a nice camera, the nice camera setup," like even though you're probably buying stuff off of eBay, but like
Right? Hey, chill,
he,
chill.
but he keeps
I
it
would say this
he
like
keeps it simple.
yeah, I upgraded my camera what going on 2 years now. My old camera, I kept that joint for like I had to buy that joint back in like probably 2019. And I bought a new one like what 2023, 2024, probably 2024. And to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like I just do that. But even still, I didn't buy the top of the line, but I did want to upgrade my quality. So it come with the game, but I probably won't buy another one for the same amount of time range. You know what I'm saying? Until it's ready to adapt, because you got to make sure that YouTube is ready too. You know what I'm saying? I know there's cats that's shooting literally like on the top quality cameras that got like 8K, this and the third. I'm like, dog, YouTube good, but they ain't even got the technology to support it yet.
And you see like you see like believe it or not, that's why I compare it to the Android phones. I'm like they have the good camera quality, the good camera quality. That's why when that YouTuber said using Android for his camera, that's why I was like, yep. No wonder the quality be so crisp.
Yeah, because iPhone they're gonna get there, but they take a little different route. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they take too long. They be so late to the party. They be so late to the party. It's like by the time they get this one little minute upgrade, the Android been had that already.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Android also a little, if you don't know what you're doing, a little too powerful too for certain people's in their hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. With Android too, with Android, you have to know exactly, you
Exactly.
have to know exactly
Exactly.
what you're doing. At least with the iPhone, and I have to give credit to the iPhone. It's like if you wanted to delete stuff, you can actually get that stuff deleted right away.
Yeah. It's iPhone is catered more to simplicity. You know what I'm saying? So, they keep it simple, which works. You know what I mean? Um,
Hey, Low and Divine, I got a question for each and one of y'all, but it's the same question.
Go ahead,
Sure.
Divine. I'm
What
listening.
what what are the next three cops that y'all are looking forward to?
Uh,
Next three cops.
Yeah, next three.
that's gonna be a
Oh
tough
yeah,
one.
besides the Travises besides the Travises, right?
Yes.
Oh, see, damn, you killing me now. I gotta rethink
Yeah.
again.
I'm gonna say for me, those Space Jam,
Mm-hmm.
Nice,
uh,
nice.
uh, those Space Jam, and there was another shoot that was coming up.
They
Oh,
got keep in
those are
mind
those.
keep.
No, yeah, Wake Sixes. Yeah, Wake Sixes. I'm like that pink one specifically is the money grab one that I want. The pink one.
Yep.
Keep in
Yep.
mind
No,
they doing
no,
the,
no,
they doing
it's
they
gonna go for
redoing the
money.
bread. They dropping the breads again too.
Oh, the bread fours. Oh yeah, the OG.
Yeah. One for me that I'm looking forward to, Space Jams, like you said, Divine, obviously. But they're also supposed to be doing it in the Air Jordan 9, right? That's supposed to be coming out
Yeah,
this year.
the 11s and the nines. The 11s and the
Requirement,
nines.
both of those me easily requirement. That's my,
Bring
I ain't saying the top sneaker or whatever, but to answer your question, dog, those are two that's on my radar that's like they gotta come home regardless. And I feel like they're gonna make enough pairs of the 11s, so that's a check. And then the nines, not saying they not gonna move, but not everybody loves the nine. The hood love the nines, but the
Oh,
hood
it's
also
gonna
show
move.
up show up
No,
slightly later.
no, I told you the hood will move for nines, somebody, because just notice this: nines don't sit.
Yeah,
Nines are usually gone.
yeah. Nines they don't sell out instantly, but you wait a week or two too long, they not there no more.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, got
yeah, become like you see, foam is still sitting.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll say those
so
two for sure.
uh-huh.
Um, and then Travis, as we say, don't count. Uh, Fire Reds already came. Um,
The
yeah,
nitros.
yeah. Knives they already here. You
I
know.
still want them, but I still want them.
Me too.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna front.
me too. Yeah.
Okay. Let me give y'all my three. Excluding the Travises. I definitely gotta have the Caitlin Clarks that's getting ready to release, I think on the third or on the sixth.
I,
Those, the
I,
Kobe's. Um I definitely gotta have it's some phone posits that are on the Nike app right now. I
The
think it has like a
oh,
Japan
I
or
know what you
Korea.
talking about. Let me see
Oh,
what
I
them
Those
didn't
joint.
talk about that
those
Japanese team. That's
Yeah,
the one I told you about.
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
one
yeah,
that
yeah. I
hasn't come out
saw
since
them joints.
since
I saw them
2003.
joints. I saw
That's
them
the one that
that
didn't
joints.
come
one.
out.
And I definitely want, even though they're probably gonna sit, I definitely gotta have the True Blue threes.
I respect it. That's a respectful list. But yeah, them Japanese joints I saw on there for sure. I have been looking back at them way more than what I would like to. But yeah, I seen them joints on there. You know what I'm saying? Those are coming June 4th. But yeah. Them joints they nice though. They nice. It's different. It's
No. The True Blues, the True Blues are coming July now. I think.
they're coming in July. I'm talking about those phone pods joints though.
You're right. My bad.
Yeah, the
My bad. The
Japanese the
phone.
Japanese phone pod joints that's coming a little bit earlier. But yeah, True Blues. I'm on the fence. Not saying I don't
If
like
it's
them
on
because
sale,
yeah,
if
I
it's on
already
sale, then
own them, right? So this my thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
maybe like I do to get rid of these, and I've done that before because I had the previous ones before. Like I got the previous ones obviously, but I had the ones before that. When I got the most latest ones, where I want to say was back was like 2017, 2016.
2016, because I had them.
All right, cool.
2016, I had them, and I sold them, but I ended up getting the PE version, the one with the gold
Oh,
on there.
nice. That's nice. Yeah, so I still got those then, the previous pair, which was like what 2016. So I'm like, that's why
It's time. It's time for him to walk the plank.
I'm probably gonna buy just because you know how it is. If you know I've been it's been there for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Time to
yeah.
walk the plank.
So I have a question. Did people Nigel should ship from his website? Because people got their sneakers that orders already. Got theirs delivered.
I mean,
I,
Apple's
I
in
think
North.
that was from Nike.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
I
was from
think
Nike.
yeah, but that's the thing. That's
yeah.
how the game go. Case in point, you hit on Travis. Like case in point, let's say Travis dropped tomorrow, and then sneakers app
You're gonna
drop
be waiting.
the next day.
You're gonna be waiting.
Yeah,
Travis said,
if you
but
hit on the sneakers app, they'll be there with you
oh,
in a few days to a week. If you hit on the Travis joints, hey, I don't know what they
plus it's in
doing, but shipping
California.
different.
Plus
Yeah,
it's in California. Plus it's in Cali.
yeah,
You're definitely not getting that till 2 weeks.
yeah. You behind, respectively, even though you bought ahead of time, which is weird to me.
Yeah,
Because I purchased mine on the 22nd, and I haven't heard anything from the Nigel Sylvester website. I haven't heard anything, and what is going on? What the 20? It'll be the 28th tomorrow. So,
I will say this. I'm positive you're gonna get them, but yeah,
oh yeah.
they just on the positive side of things. But one thing I noticed, I don't know what it. Well, I know what it is, but sneakers app, it's to be honest, if you could pick, which I know hell you just went for what you get, but the sneakers app, they got the shipping down pack compared to these motherfuckers that they let do it on the side. It's like, yo, respectively, yo, what the? Cause remember when we did remember the undefeated four joints? Them joints set. It took a month before they started shipping it out. You know?
yeah. Certain sides. I guess it depends on who hit. Remember the first wave? It depends
Yep,
on the wave.
yep. They broke. Yep. It was like, all right,
They broke
cool.
it.
Everybody that was like size 9, these shipping out this week. Everybody size 10, and I respect it, but it's like the bigger size you got, like I hate the guys who had the bigger size, like big feet gang. Pause. Them joints probably didn't get them to like they probably was knocking more on like a month and like 2 to 3 weeks. Knocking on almost 2. You
Yeah,
know.
it was taken. Yeah, and that's why I took it. No, and that's why I'd rather hit on sneakers
Facts.
than on the actual website. Because at least with sneakers app, right? Because usually the warehouse is either in Pennsylvania or in Memphis,
Yep.
and
Yo,
it,
but hitting on the sneakers apps is like a wing and a prayer. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like,
It's nobody. We didn't. That's the thing. We didn't say it was easy. We said we rather hit or this. We ain't saying it's easy though. Ain't nobody says easy.
yeah. And the best thing too with Nike, you'll get your money back if you don't beat the final boss.
Yeah, respectfully, you got better. It's better options, but like you said, it is easier said than done to win on there. You know what I mean? Easily.
Yeah, it's easy. It's like you're competing against thousands, like millions of people that want the same thing you want.
Exactly.
Or it's like what people do. They let their family, their whole family enter for them.
Yeah, we got one of those in the
Oh,
Discord, respectively. But go ahead.
hey, I got a question for y'all. This is gonna be my last question because it's almost 9 o'clock below, and I know you don't be on here too long. I got a question though.
Cool. We're gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit the chat and we'll wrap it up. But go ahead.
Do y'all think, and this is a question for both of y'all, that it's gonna be more than what is expected on the Nike app? That is gonna be a lot of W's for these Travises.
Um,
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna
I'm gonna
say
say
no.
I'm gonna agree with Divine. I'm gonna say no, man. I've heard this, like, no disrespect, and I don't want to sound negative, right? And it's not towards you, but just in general. I've noticed whenever people say like, "Oh, it's X amount of hundred thousands of pairs on a sneakers app. This is the most pairs on a sneakers app." Still didn't hit. Don't know nobody that hit. Maybe like one person hit, and I'm like, bro, and I'm like, no, I don't have my hopes up until I. This is my thing. Even if I don't hit, but if I can see a lot of people in the Discord, if I can see like 3, 4, 5 people hit, I'm like, you know what, cool. I'll take that as a W for me too. But
And wasn't that said the last time? Like, I forgot which pair it was that people swore up and down. It had the most pairs, but people still didn't end up hitting. People still end up
yeah,
taking
that's what I'm
L's.
saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get at. We've been down this rabbit hole before. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So to answer your question, I think even if it is quote unquote more pairs, it's still easier said than done to hit. You know what I'm saying? Respectively.
Tough road ahead. It's a tough road. It's a tough road, but like just the cop to get his shoe, and then begin. The sad part is like I bet you if you ask the majority of people that cop Travis shoe, most of them paid resale.
Yeah, me, right? I've only hit
Me
on one
too.
pair. Yeah, I've only hit one pair for retail, and that was for Dunks. And that's not even if I was like if I hit and it was supposed to be a gift. Me and Dunks don't wear the same size shoe. I couldn't even. Well, I could probably sell it this and the third and lie, but I wouldn't do my homie like that. But long story short, like it was still a win. It felt good, but at the same time, I was like, damn, I can hit for. I go for somebody else side. I go for my. I've been going for my size for years. Nothing, you know. But although I know 10 is in that common category too, so I respect it. I ain't jealous or nothing like that. So I'm just happy I was able to hit for my homie, But I would like to hit for myself, if you get what I mean, right?
No, that's why I always wonder if that BS is if that BS stuff that they keep saying that you cannot enter more than once. It feels like people do enter more than once.
Yeah,
We're
they
being
got
honest.
to. Yeah, they got to something. You know what I'm saying?
Because,
Like
because they keep saying, oh, if you enter more than once, we'll disqualify you. I'm like,
yeah,
it don't seem that way.
I don't think they say that just to encourage people, but to be honest, it seemed. I say case in point, right? One place where I go to on a regular basis, they say there's like you have to scan in to go in there. They're like, there's no piggybacking, so don't hold the door open for the next person. But if one person can get in and everybody else for a fact that had been there before, and the joint's broken, we end up doing it anyway. And it's like, you're gonna get banned, you're gonna get banned. It's like, no, we're not getting banned. Like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I can see that thought. Let me hit the chat, and then we'll wrap things up for the night. Where we at real quick? Let's see. We got JPTZ. Hopefully, I'm saying that correctly in here. Says, "Hi, boss. What should I get? Ja 3 or the Tandem 4s? Depending on which colorway you want to go for, the Tatums. I would say the Ja 3s. Me
Them
personally.
shit's whack.
You think they're whack?
Both of them. Yeah, man.
I mean they're a
Um,
little
no,
overly themed. That's probably why I like them, but they tried a little too hard for them for me.
I think, but personally, I think it's good because I honestly, just like with the Kyries, I'm like, as long as the kids are buying it, they're gonna keep pumping out more because like you have young kids and teens that's like
Yeah, they're
buying
trying to
it.
cater to that younger audience. You know what I'm saying? That
but they oversaturated the market, especially with the Ja threes. I mean, every other week is a new pair of Ja threes in a different colorway. So
yeah,
it's and then sometimes the acronym KISS is keep is best. Keep it simple, stupid. So
yeah. You know me,
They came
I
with,
preach that
yeah.
joint. Yeah, I preach that.
And they leaked the job force already. They leaked with that shoe. Job force looks like, and I'm like, ugh, no,
Oh
all that,
wow.
no.
I don't think I've
Mhm.
seen them yet. Uh,
It's out there, Polo. Go check it out. It's out there.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out. And let's see, we got Mandarin Kick says Space Jams Air Jordan 9s. I'm assuming that's one of the sneakers he's looking forward to the most. He says the Awake 6s for the flip ski and the Blackout Air Jordan 5s. So I'm assuming
Yeah,
that's his top
see,
three, right?
you see, that same thing, exact thing I said. Good on Manny, but good man. I'm like that pink one is gonna go for a lot of money. That those pink awakes, the sixes.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But
N-
yeah,
not that blue pair. Not that blue pair though. That blue pair is gonna be like a basic. It's kind of like that. You remember that denim six that came out that
yeah,
nobody really
that
cared
joint was
about?
cheeks. That shit was cheeks. I know what you're talking about. It was cheeks.
Because I'm like, I'm like, if people are gonna run to that shoe, those awake sixes, that denim blue, I'm like, how come y'all didn't like those original denim sixes?
True, true. I can see that. But let's go and wrap this joint up for the night, man. I've been on this joint a little over an hour, of course. You know what I'm saying? Always fun when we have the crew up on here. Been on the joint for like an hour and 47 minutes. Let's wrap this joint up for the night. You got any final thoughts before I close out? Let's
Well,
see.
I will say this.
Go ahead.
I would say this, just cop with it. Just cop with just cop what you like and stop worrying about what others think.
I
And also too, if you have a collection and you're gonna sell it, you know, just sell it. You don't have to be dramatic. You don't have to be dramatic and tell people, I'm leaving YouTube. I'm leaving. I apologize for my life. I'm like, it's like, no, sorry to cut, but no shit. We're all adults.
yeah,
We're all adults. Get to prioritize life.
I
Just
feel
like
you.
beyond sneakers.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I respect that one, man. For sure, man. I feel you. That's some real ish, man. Respectfully, man. That's why I love you, man. Respectively. You know what I'm saying? Not on no weird
Yeah,
stuff, but man,
appreciate that.
you just come with the truth, man. And that's why you gotta respect it. At the end of the day, you couldn't have put it any better. You know? But I'm gonna hop up off here, man. I'm gonna close out the Discord and close things out for the night, man. And appreciate you for hopping up on the stream as always and being available for the kid, man. It really means a lot.
I appreciate you, man. Go follow Polo's page, man, and go follow that Discord.
Appreciate that, dog. Appreciate that, man. Cool, cool. I'm out, man. So cool. Let me close out the Discord real quick. Let me disconnect this joint and boom, we're gonna end the stage for everybody and stage. Put myself on the main stream right here, and we're gonna wrap things up for the night. We pretty much covered everything. The major like upcoming sneaker releases. It's pretty much gonna be those Travises, which is right around the corner here. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love as always. Appreciate the people that joined the stage, the Dark Knight. Manny, I saw you got up on there, but I saw you been active in the chat as well. And of course, salute to Divine Photos. This was a good one, man. Definitely gonna have more open discussion streams as much as possible. Probably do one at least like try to. And the goal is at least like minimum once a month, but at least once every other week. So I want to say like twice a month. We'll figure it out, man. But other than that, and wrapping things up for the night, we talk Foot Lockers, remodels, closures, and pretty much their sales for, with Dick's Sporting Goods, acquiring them, seeing what changes are coming to the table. And as we approach back to school, that's going to be right around the corner. And of course, we talk pretty much sneaker YouTubers selling their sneaker collections. Everybody thoughts and opinions on it. Are they doing it a little too much or, milking it, this, and a third? Who knows, man? Is it genuine? Do they need to, pretty much advertise it? Me, I say probably not. But at the same time, I see why they do it to try to get the extra sales. But it is what it is, man. Other than that, let's wrap things up for the night. Been on joint for an hour and 50 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love on this Wednesday. Y'all smash the like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new. And if you haven't done so already, of course, my name is Jeremy Jones. And what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional Tron Halls. You'll know we have Music Monday. I'll be back live again on Saturday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. Until then, smash the like button, sub up, sign up for the Discord. The link is pinned in the comment section, and it's free to sign up. Where, of course, we continue the sneaker talk. We got a food section, a sports section. You name it. I'll see you guys again on Wednesday, and I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember.